Aloha, my name is Melissa Yee Carlson. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and I live in Hawaii. I'd like to share with you my story of how I came to Mahikari. Actually, back in the 1980s, I was already having dreams and actually nightmares of how the world would be in the future. And I was very concerned about that because at the time I felt very helpless that I couldn't do anything. So these dreams would entail great waves coming over the mountains and the earth opening up in a great earthquake. And I was very frightened by these dreams, but I knew they were trying to tell me something very important, that there had to be a solution. So as my life was falling down around me in shambles in the beginning of the 1990s, I went to London and I stayed there for about a month, and I talked to various people there. And they comforted me and said that I would be able to find an organization or a group that would assist me in helping to make great changes in the world. So this calmed me down a lot, and I returned to Hawaii. At the time I was living in Europe, and I came back to Hawaii in 1991. And I had to start my life all over at that point, and it was very challenging for me because I had no money and I really didn't know what my future would bring for me. But at the same time, I had this great hope that I would be able to somehow contribute to society. So I began my acupuncture school training, and as soon as I had made up my mind to come back to Hawaii, my life began to fall in place. Up until that time, it had been very chaotic. And when I came back to Hawaii and was together with my family again, all the wonderful arrangements started to happen around me. So I completed my schooling, and at the same time, I met my husband-to-be. And it was like the joy of my life to be together with him. And it was really like being with my soulmate. And he was actually the person who guided me to Mahikari. When I came to Mahikari, I was rather skeptical because I felt, oh, I already know how to do this. You know, this is healing, I can do this. This is spiritual energy, I already know all about it. I was very arrogant and very egoistic, and very confident that I already knew everything. And so when I came to Mahikari, it really took me a long time to decide to do the primary course. And so after about a year of learning how to say the prayer and going to monthly ceremonies, I finally made the decision, yes, I'm going to do the primary course. And although many wonderful things had been happening to me at that point in my life, as soon as I took the primary course in December 1993, it was like a whole new universe opened up to me. And in doing the primary course and then the secondary course or intermediate course and finally the advanced course many years later, I realized that I was in the perfect place at the perfect time. Today, I'm a doctor of acupuncture. I work at a women's center. I have wonderful patients, and I am able to share with them from my own experiences through my own life. I am able to balance the concept of spirit, mind, and body in my practice and in my daily life. And the divine principles that are taught to us in the primary course and in the universal teachings are exactly what the world needs at this time. So through my contribution as a doctor of acupuncture and a member of Sukya Mahikari, I am now able to raise my hand and to offer spiritual purification, which I've already seen has come to transform the world around me, including my own family. Thank you very much.